time it's on the high crotch side. So this time, what happens here and what happens a lot in folk style and freestyle is if I'm here and I can defend the shot, a lot of guys are gonna try and sit me to my butt like this. So here, when I have a chest rep, I have some options. But one thing I like to do primarily, especially in folk style, is not be in the crackdown position if I can avoid it. So what I'm gonna do here is take this hand off this crotch lock, smack the mat hard. We're gonna try and kick our foot out. So when I do this, I'm gonna basically like pop myself up like this and kick my leg back out. Now this guy's gonna keep wrestling. He's gonna try and cut back up, cut to that angle. So what I'm gonna do here is go crotch lock again, right here. Because he's got me beat usually if he can get up faster, because I'm recovering this position. So this crackdown position, not my position. And when I do this, I'm not usually getting to good position. He's still in on a good shot. So I cross lock here, and what I'm gonna do here, because he's already over that knee, I'm gonna basically pull this up and try and get here. This is called a boot scoop. So I'm trying to sit the corner, but again, not training you guys to be bad wrestlers. A bad wrestler, I just hook this ankle, get up on top. But a good wrestler is gonna keep wrestling. He's gonna try and find position. So what I'm gonna do here is take this hand off the crotch lock, go inside the leg, pull this leg up to me, right here. Now in freestyle, if I want to score points here, all I gotta do is drive into him and roll. There's exposure. But I want to try and get the fall here if I can. So we're gonna work this to a cradle. So guy shoots a high crotch, he gets me down here. I don't know how, maybe he just got in a really good shot. But I don't want to try and drive back if I don't feel like I have good position. So this hand splits off, smacks the mat, push myself up into the sky like that, right here. And then my leg's gonna try and pop out. If I can finish here, great, but if he starts to wrestle, crotch lock, because I need it. Pull in, sit, spike him on his head. If I can, I'll roll him all the way over. Again, good wrestler, he stays low, so I'm not able to do that. Right here, hand comes over, my hand fishes through the pocket. Lock elbow deep at the knee, pull that tight. Now, like I said, I can roll him here and try and get exposure, but I want this cradle, I want the pin, especially in folk style. Exposure means nothing to me in folk style. So what we're gonna do here, that same hand that posted to get me up is gonna stay there, post, slide under his head, lock up the cradle, pull over, boom. So, high level move, but it's a lot of fun too, especially if you get good at it, because you can also do it from your feet, right? So if I'm here, this guy brings my leg up in a high crotch. Here, I reach this hand inside, pull here, boom, bring him down to the mat, cradle, ball game. So if you get, if you get good at this, you get comfortable with the position, you won't fear a high crotch nearly as much. So he high crotches me, worst case scenario, I go down to my hip, right here. Again, big post, really kind of smack the mat on it to emphasize how hard you're hitting and posting. Hip's gonna pop up, foot's gonna come out, boom. Right there, he keeps wrestling. Crotch lock to prevent him from cutting the corner. Pull the crotch lock in, spike him on his head if I can. Hips stay low, this hand comes over, lock elbow deep, on my own elbow at his knee. Drive into him, post on the head, pull cradle. We worked on this the other day, but what do I do to pin this guy with a near side cradle? Close, let that shoulder slip out. Okay, any questions before I show it again? Any questions? Want to? So, one more time. High crotch. However he cracks me down, maybe he drives me to that position. Right here. Chest wrap just to stop the shot. Smack the mat. Pop my hips. Foot comes out. He wrestles. Boom. Pull him in. Spike his head. Hand fishes through. Lock with my own elbow. My other leg's elbow deep at the knee. Pull, pull, pull. Smack on the mat. Lock up the cradle. How do I pin? How do I pin? Shoulder slips. Run him over. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. So we're gonna go 8 minutes here.